Hi, I'm Yvette, and I am the photographer and business owner of Ivonne Photo, and I am second generation photographer. And we wanted to share our story with you guys today. My mom started this business over 23 years ago. It all started with me. I had started gymnastics, and my mom was very involved in going to my practices. And she brought a camera one day and just started taking photos of me at practice. One thing led to the next. I was 13, I believe, when she started really thinking about what was next for me after the gym. And, my quinces were around the corner. She had a crazy idea to get a horse by a lake, and she dressed me up. We took one very iconic picture of me with the horse. It became a trademark, I feel, for her business. She was one of the first, if not the first, in Florida to take a picture so natural. It made us just blow up. My mom was being called by everyone like, I want to take a picture with the horse just like this one, and this photo became such a staple for our business. I mean, even today, I still have the picture in my office. My mom made me promise that I would never take it down because it was such a special image for her and definitely for me as well. So I still proudly showcase that photo everywhere. My mom was really hustling to get her name out there, and I lived so much of that with her. Like, I saw her on her grind. Like, she was the photographer, the editor, she built the books, she did the designs, she worked countless hours really growing this business. And my God, she really made such a name for herself because the love that she brought out to her clients and at her photo shoots and even at these client meetings, like, she loved what she did. And I truly, sincerely, from the bottom of my heart, feel that everybody felt that energy and that love from her. Which is a huge foundation of our business. My mom gave it her all, and she left me very big shoes to fill. And I hope that I give that to every single client that walks through this office. It's very important for us. She, of course, wanted me along for the ride. It's like every mother's dream to have your daughter, see you excel. And she was like, this business is yours. Like, look at this that I get to do every day. Isn't this fun? So of course she brought her bratty teenager to all the shoots, and she wanted to like teach me how to use a camera, and she took me to her Photoshop school. We used to wake up for sunrise shoots together. We used to go to events together. I was really immersed. I was her sidekick. And I really look back and I am so, so, so extremely grateful that we were able to spend all that time together doing something that she loved. Because really, starting a business is so hard. I feel like if it wasn't for her bringing me along for the ride, I would have barely seen her. She was so extremely busy. She worked nonstop Monday through Sunday. So I love that I was able to do some of these things with her. And she really, I would just watch her and I was like, you're ridiculous. Like, she loved it so much. She had a goofy smile on her face. She was always so enthusiastic with the girls. Like, she loved it as much as the girls were loving it. In 2016, my mom was diagnosed with ovarian cancer, and she still worked a lot. I feel like I almost had to kick her out of her own shoots, which was devastating for me. But she worked with me sick, trying to fight it. And unfortunately, she passed in 2019. I'm extremely grateful that she was at least able to see that I took over the business and I continued to fill her legacy, which was, I mean, really even helpful for me to kind of overcome such a tough time in my life. So after my mom passed, I was on my own completely. I opened Ivette Media. The business is Ivonne Photo, and I feel like a lot of times new clients that don't know our story, they really come in and they're confused. They're like, is your name Ivonne, Ivette? And they really don't have that backstory, which is why I really wanted to share this with you, because I very happily honor her name. I think that having her name as the base of the company has really pushed her same moral values and really what she how she grew this business, which was with all that love and creativity and everything, the passion, everything that she gave into the business is definitely a core value of ours. So that was the biggest thing for me. We got really busy after 2019, I believe, after COVID. we boomed. Between me just kind of like working to not think about my loss, and I really just gave this business 24 hours a day of my life. So we've tried to keep this kind of like a boutique photography experience where you get to text and call the photographer, you get to talk to someone directly in the office that knows who you are, like talk about very personal details of your photo shoot. Like you're not just one in a million, you know. We really try to keep that, which is a lot of hard work. I feel like um, if you're a small business, you know that it takes a lot of love and dedication to really keep it that way. But I really don't think my mom would have it any other way. Hopefully, my son or daughter will grow up and take over the company, and the legacy can really live on forever. Thank you guys so much for listening to a little bit more about our story. It's extremely important to me for personal reasons. I really think it's a huge part of what we are, and it's something that I never want to stop mentioning. My mom's name, the business, why we're here today, it's really all in thanks to her and this beautiful relationship that we had together. So I feel very fortunate. Thank you guys so much for trusting us. If you have shot with us in the past, and if you haven't, check us out. I would love to be a part of your special day.